Okay, so the title is actually kind of clickbait. I am going to play a record at the end of it. I'm going to progressively work my way backwards in time. So, there are 5 modes of listening to music. There's more, like wax cylinder and play tape and mini cassette and business cassette and all that. And streaming, I guess, too, but I am not counting those. You got MP3. I don't have an MP3 player down here, but I'll find it eventually. CD, what I'm playing them with actually does have a CD player, so I'm just going to use that as a test. Cassette, that came before it, so we'll be using that. 8-track, the best mode of listening to music besides streaming. And vinyl, which we'll try at the end. So let's begin with CD, of course, because we actually use that on that one. Okay, it turns out the battery's dead on this, because my mom does not normally drive this car. She's only drove it like twice this year, and we're in March. So, I guess I'll jump it, and then we'll do it. So, the Liberty, the battery's dead in it. It won't work. Too much to jump. So, we'll try the new, more modern Highlander. It still has a CD player in it, so should be good. I don't know who Anne Murray is, but in typical old musician fashion, she'll probably sue all the money that my family has ever had if I do play her music. So I want to turn that off and listen to some classic Pink Floyd. Dark Side of the Moon is what's in here. I want to switch to my favorite track, which is Time. So yeah, it does work. And it should have an aux cord down here. I remember before, which I live in a really backwards part of the world, and I don't mean that like it's in a third world country way, but I do that mean that we were using MP3 players until like 2019. Still common. So yes, this does work. Now let's move on to the more backwards cassette. Okay, so these videos keep getting worse and worse. My mom actually threw away her MP3 player, so we can't do that. We already used a CD. Then after the third and final time, let's do cassette. I'm trying to bend this around and get through somehow. Hold on, let me make sure I got it in. Okay, so I had like a compilation of 1956 music. Here's one from a party I attended a couple years ago. Oh yeah, except sit back to aux. Did I put it in aux? Did I get it working? I got it working. This is Fame. This is what I'm playing it on. It's a reproduction boombox, which normally reproduction stuff isn't that good, but this is. It's fine and dandy. This is fine and dandy. Okay, now this video is becoming a train wreck. I can't find an aux cord that has the headphone jack on both ends, so I might do that later, and we'll skip to 8-track. Okay, so I have it set up to aux cord. Here is the 8-track. Here's the 8-track player. Let's begin. I have to set it. It's working. This is the end. This is Redheaded Stranger by Willie Nelson. I don't care for country, especially like most popular stuff. And I think the only reason why I kind of support it is because Willie Nelson is carrying it on his poor, poor old back. Here it is, it does work. I'm gonna switch channels. Meet again. I like this one, it's Over the Waves, I think. This reference, it is working. We have an oil change in 5 miles, but I don't care. I'm listening to Willie Nelson at 8 o'clock. Get us school night. Probably woke my neighbors up. They're truckers. They've been asleep since 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, they're asleep, and I just probably woke them up. Okay, now let's get to the point you all been waiting for. We've done all 3, CD, cassette, vinyl, or 8-track. Let's try vinyl. I've been waiting to do this for a while. I had a dream about doing this a couple nights ago. Now let's do it. Okay, so before the audiophiles come in and say that this is a bad record player to play on, I know I have a better one, but it'd be more complicated to plug it in if I use that one. It's like 9:30. I normally would be in bed by now. So let's finish this video. Never Been to Spain by 3 Dog Night. And also, it'll play music out here because I have the volume up. I'll turn the volume down, you'll be able to tell the difference. Shut this so I can see.
Well, I never been to Spain.
So I'm going to turn down the volume on this. When I turn down the volume and actually play it right here, you can hear it. Which, this 5-year-old Toyota has better speakers than your record player. Just want to throw that out there. Good night.